I'm Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel. And I want to give you ideas today for a teen ensemble musical theater variety show. What am I talking about? Well, if you are a director or you're even a performer in maybe a musical theater ensemble performing group, and maybe you're used to doing like some random, musical theater songs, like you just pick out some songs and you perform them, maybe in a choir-like setting, or maybe you do some handography and you perform locally, or maybe you tour, maybe you just perform once in a while. That's great. I mean, if that's how you do it, that's great. But I'm going to give you some ideas of maybe how to spice things up, maybe, just change things up a little bit, maybe add some more choreography, maybe add some props, minor costume changes. Let me give you some ideas. So, to make it more of a variety show kind of setting, one, maybe get yourself a choreographer if you don't already have one, and find a really great musical director that is great with harmonies and like the ability to do really good vocal arrangements, to kind of do what I would say maybe are mashups, or just really good at arrangements that kind of can blend different songs. And don't be afraid to add dialogue, okay? Because what you want to do is make like these vignettes and kind of have a cohesive theme for your show to kind of get you from one song to another, and to spotlight different performers. Even though it's an ensemble group, you let people have their moments and spotlight different people, and then the ensemble to back them up. So, for instance, you could do a song like You Will Be Found and have that solo moment for somebody. And when, do the beginning of the song. You don't do all these songs the whole way through, okay? You just do snippets of them. But have that beginning moment, and as they go into Even When the Dark Comes crashing through, and you need someone to carry you, you will be found. And I'm editing. And then the ensemble comes in with 525,600 minutes from Rent, Seasons of Love, because those songs go together. I mean, they're both about like supporting people, love, friendship. And so you have this nice like moment. Did you see how I'm bringing songs together? Okay. Moving on, if you want kind of a guy-girl thing and you're tired of doing like Summer Nights from Greece, okay, so you think Legally Blonde, Elle, and you have her Greek chorus doing, oh my God, bum, 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 bum. And then think of Finch from How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. And you have, oh, the brotherhood of man, bum, 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 bum. So he has kind of his, well, they're not frat buddies, but they're kind of his buddies from work. And so you've got a total guy number. And so you let Elle have her number, you let Finch have his number, and then, they may crisscross and they may like have overlapping things. I mean, they're totally different songs, but what I'm saying is the girls have their moment, the guys have their moment, there's a resolution, a picture at the end, but that's something to play off of. If you want to go into another kind of era, you could take Thoroughly Modern Millie from Thoroughly Modern Millie, and her opening number, which is Everything Today is Thoroughly Modern, and she's getting to New York for the first time, and she's dazzled by it, and she wants to take it by storm. And then you think The Great Gatsby, that opening number is Nick, and he's getting to New York for the first time, and he's like, oh my God, I've been introduced to so many people in the parties in New York, and blah, blah, blah. And that's roaring on, the party's roaring on, bum, 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 bum. Now, I would say the score to Gatsby is a little more fresh, a little fresher take on jazz. It's a little more contemporary. Millie's is more very traditional musical theater. But those two characters are very similar. They're both getting to New York, fresh off, like just really doe-eyed and fresh, and they want to take it by storm, and they want to see what New York has to offer. So those two characters blending together, I think, just the sheer, forget the songs, like just putting those two characters together is really interesting. And to then kind of put the songs on top of that together, would be a really interesting take, I think, just in musical theater, period. All right, moving on. If you want to do, if you take the shows Bye Bye Birdie and All Shook Up, which are both Elvis based, because Bye Bye Birdie is loosely based on Elvis's life when he was drafted into the military. So you've got the Conrad Birdie character, and then you've got All Shook Up, which is a jukebox musical based on a lot of Elvis's songs. So you start out with the telephone hour, which is, hi Nancy, hi Helen. And they're talking about, all these teenagers are talking about Hugo and Kim, which, are they going steady? Are they going to prom together? And then you've got, come on everybody, let's gather round right now, from All Shook Up, which is a huge dance number. So you kind of weave all these kids talking about prom and going steady, ending up at a dance, to come on everybody, let's gather round right now. So you've got, it's like all the 50s, the Elvis thing, the shtick going on, and that's how you end up in that sort of little vignette. You see where I'm going with this? All right. If you want to do something very child-friendly, like if you've got younger preteens, you could do, and it doesn't always have to be 2 songs. I mean, you can add like little bits and pieces, weave 3, 4, 5 songs in together. You could take You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and the song, You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, you're a prince and a prince should be king, and then take from Snoopy, The World According to Snoopy. So it's really a boy and his dog, and then end it with happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream. So you've got that whole little like Snoopy, Charlie Brown medley. Or you could do from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Come With Me and You'll Be in a World of Pure Imagination, going into Just Believe, bum, ba, bum, ba, ba, bum, from Finding Neverland, which is another pure imagination song. He's seeing all these different great, wonderful things that he's in his imagination, J.M. Barrie. So there you go. That's like very childlike and imagination, creativity. All right. Then, I mean, you know, and these can be like however long or short you want them to be, just these edits. I always think you should end a show on some like big finale kind of moment, like big dance moment. So you could take a song like Lullaby of Broadway from 42nd Street, come on along and listen to the Lullaby of Broadway, into maybe something like I Got Rhythm from Crazy for You, I got rhythm, I got music, which ends up in a huge tap number. So you could do something like that. But there's like dozens and dozens of musicals that, you know, like I say, you could mix and match and pair up. Dozens of great finale songs. You could, or opening number songs, or Act 1 finale songs that make great, you know, finales. You could take a song like A Musical from Something Rotten, which has all these little Easter eggs from different musicals. You could end up with one, the classic finale of all times from Chorus Line. You could do Too Darn Hot from Kiss Me Kate. I mean, literally, the ideas are there for great ensemble numbers and dance numbers and just having little moments for people. So there you go. There's some ideas. And I mean, just you could do like mixed Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show with Transylvania Mania from Young Frankenstein. I mean, really, okay, now I'm just getting crazy. But anyway, there you go. I hope you liked this video. I hope it's, you know, spurring some imagination and creativity for your performing group. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.